Hi, Divya. Welcome to Coaching in Life.
Oh, hello, Barrett. It's so
How are,
wonderful to be here.
how are you today?
Oh, fantastic. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. And thank you for joining me today. Today is, I think, very special because social media.
Hmm.
We can be connected all over. What's the difference? Why is it that when we have all these connections and connected, Divya, why is it that we're not happy? Why are people so out of clarity, out of when they should actually be in? They now have so much more. Why are they not? Why are they out of whatever it is? What are you thinking, Divya?
Oh, great question, Barrett, And I think so. Each of us goes through that periodically and sometimes even during the daytime. So let's talk about FOMO, fear of missing out. Social media, I love social media, folks, don't get me wrong. Because here's the thing, I could not have met wonderful people, Bert, yourself included, without
I,
social media. And,
yeah.
it has been such a joy to meet people across the boundaries,
Mhm.
across different countries. I coach folks across 90 countries. And if there was no social media technology, I would not have had the joy to learn and connect with these people. But let's like kind of focus on connect. So when we talk about social media, when we talk about likes and we talk about followers, I would like to go and take a deep dive into connection. So it's not about context, folks. It's about the connection. So
Mhm.
even on social media, you can form that deep connection. You can build communities.
Yeah.
And when we talk about lack of clarities, what happens is there's so much noise, folks. So I was reading a fact, I don't know how true it is or not, but it said that people in probably, I don't know, 100 years back, I don't remember exactly the statistics, but just, when the technology was not around, people were getting the information in their whole life is equivalent to the information in one New York Times paper for Sunday. So think about it. We are being so, how should I say, drastically, like it's almost like we're antenna for so many different information, different types of information, different platforms, so many distractions, so many noise. So what happens is the brain kind of shuts down. There's only so much information it can process, and what it does is that there's so many. Okay, there's always that next shiny thing. Oh, somebody comes out, you see an ad. Oh, somebody else is doing something else. Oh, their life is better than mine. Oh, you know what? Somebody else put out this program. So there's always that next shiny thing, and what happens is that in this crowded field, you kind of get lost. And
Yes.
even though there are options, that clarity of like, okay, which program is right for me, or which community is right for me, or is this person the right person for me? Like before, our we were used to like meeting with people in person, getting to know them over a period of time, and now it's like it's so fast, folks. So the key is to bring that community back, that sense of belonging back, where we have each other's back, where we
Yes.
are helping and where we are caring, and that human touch is there.
I fully agree with you. I think that one of the things that we really, one of the words that we need to really, it's the leadership of not only the leadership in companies, but and in families, but the leaderships of ourselves, who we are. That we not only connect, but that we engage, that we go deep into it, and we don't give up, that we try and become friends over time, that we stay in our job over time, that instead of looking at a game short term, that we look at things more long term, sustainable. I don't think that anyone that has tried the click in and click out, I mean, it just goes too fast. You didn't even get to say what it is that you wanted to say. So thinking about that, Divya, what do you see as the trend? Where can people get the coach and the belonging? What are you thinking here?
What I'm thinking, Barrett, is that finding a community that creates a safe space for you.
Yeah,
Because the key is that, a community that allows you to be yourself,
yeah,
allows you to be your authentic self and not again go and like, okay, put on a mask here and put on a mask there. And also the best thing is like, of course, you being authentic that, okay, you know what? No matter which community I go in, I'm going to be myself. But now think about it. If you had a community where people were open, not only you being authentic, but they were authentic. And of course, it's not that everybody can be authentic at all times, folks. Most likely, most of us don't even know. And we kind of tend to put on those masks back because it's an age old habit. But the key is that, the key is to finding a community where there's a safe space where you can be yourself, where the key is that people care for you and they are willing to help you grow as you want to help them grow.
That's actually a little bit, the goal of coaching in life is to make the committee that bundle people up so that they have a safe place to ask and be themselves, no matter what happens. And I think that I do truly understand that people feel nervous, fearness, anxiety, whatever comes to mind when they are switching jobs, they're switching families, they're switching places they live. It's a flow, and it's a whole new lifestyle that no one has tried before. What are you thinking on the way that we live, Divya? What do you think? Do we see any trend in that?
Yeah, we are definitely seeing trend. People are opting to be going for a lot of authentic stuff. People want to be themselves. And you'll see that, there's a whole shift that's moving, I would say, in group consciousness, where people are caring more for planet and there's more awareness and more education of how other people live. So the barriers are breaking, and it's how we perceive things and how we can take the existing things that we have and move it in a positive direction. I think so. That's the key.
That was amazing, Divya. Thank you very much for good input today. Is there anything you would like to give the listeners, or else we will touch base next week?
Listeners, what I can share with you is that I'm your next door neighbor. And when I say next door neighbor, not literally living next to you, but we all are connected with the same aspirations of making a difference, having the quality lifestyle that we all deserve, and growing, and dreams and pains. So folks, I see that, it's almost like
Amazing, Divya.
we are part of a family.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank you
today.
for having me.
Thank you for today.